Okay. What's up, YouTube, man? Back with another video. I'm like zooming on my face so you guys can kind of see me. Back with another video. This is kind of like a raw type of video, just kind of reintroducing who I am. My name is Drew2K25, Drew. And a lot of you guys know me for my track content. A lot of you guys know me on YouTube for track, fitness, just running, you know, and just vlogs and stuff like that. But as I transitioned from being an athlete, I'm still an athlete, but not a collegiate athlete anymore. I kind of graduated from that. As I transitioned from being a collegiate athlete into being a fitness coach, my content is going to be a lot different. So for the guys who do not know me, I'm 23 years old. I'm an online fitness coach, and I recently graduated college not too long ago. I went to the top NAIA in the country, University of Cumberland. Shout out to them. I ran there for 4 years, then, you know, started fitness coaching. The reason why I wanted to start fitness coaching, because I enjoy fitness, right? I enjoy getting in shape. I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy just being the best version of myself on and off the field, building discipline, building consistency, outside of the gym and inside of the gym, having a plan and sticking to it. And as I became, you know, really acclimated with the gym, and as I became my best version of myself in the gym, that's when I started to kind of teaching other people, right? How to become the best version of themselves, how to become the 1% of themselves. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of started fitness coaching, was helping other people get into the best shape of their life. Because I feel like that's important, right? A lot of people want to go to the gym, but they just don't know where to start. And that's why I'm here, right? I'm here to push you. I'm here to give you a plan, stick to the plan, change the plan if we need to change the plan, and just really tackle it and really hone in on getting into the best shape, being your best version, and having the physique that you always wanted. Because that's what I enjoy doing. Genuinely, that's what I enjoy doing. Helping others achieve what they never could imagine and freaking achieving it, right? So a lot of people kind of came to me and they were seeking for help, bro. And at first it was rocky because I was just learning. And once we started really, you know, progressing and locking in and honing in on what we needed to do, that's when we started seeing crazy changes in their physique, and it's just been a snowball effect from there. So a lot of people kind of hit me up from that. But honestly, bro, just this journey has been so much, man. If you guys didn't know, I did TikTok Shop for a long time. Not for like since 2023, and that kind of like started the online money space for me. But just finding another passion of mine, which is fitness, has been everything, right? So that's what I've been doing for about 2 years, almost, about a year, I think. No, about a year, almost 2. And really just helping people get in the best shape of their life, bro. So if you want to book a call with me, go to my Instagram, Drew2K25, and that's where I'm gonna have like all the Calendly link in the bio, and you just book a call with me and see if you're qualified for the one-on-one mentorship. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing since, about a year, almost 2 years now. And like I said, man, we host group calls. I lock in with the people that I train. I don't do in person as of yet. I might transition to in person and trying to see if it's kind of like, I don't know, better. But I low-key want to do in person, probably like soon, but not right now. But honestly, bro, I'm just enjoy helping men and women become the 1%, because we get caught up in dopamine, right? Our dopamine levels are not what it used to be. And I talk about this on my Instagram stories all the time, which is like, we're getting caught up in social media. We're scrolling endlessly, right? And we're just looking for the next hit. We may feel motivated to do something, but we never do it because it's like, I don't know, you're stagnant. And that's what social media kind of portrays, bro. It's just like, it's a good and a bad, right? For me, I used to struggle with just having a dream and knowing, with a fitness coaching thing, I used to want to be a fitness coach, right? But I used to see all these videos on how to start fitness coaching and how to set up your Instagram like this, and just motivational type videos on Fitness Coach, and I used to just scroll and scroll and scroll. But one thing I wasn't really doing was taking action, right? I wasn't taking action. I wasn't doing the things that was necessary for me to do. And that's why I was in the same position, bro. And I wasn't really taking action towards my dreams because I get caught up in freaking mental masturbation and I'm not applying the things that I need to apply. And that's a lot of us on a day-to-day basis, right? We have dreams and aspirations and we have things that we want to achieve in this life, but we make excuses for ourselves like, oh, I don't have the time, I'm tired all the time, I want to go to the gym, but so-and-so just popped up, I may go to the gym tomorrow, and we never get to it. That's the bad thing about it, because once we get caught up in that, our whole life is going to be like that. Our whole life is going to be like, well, I'm going to put it off later, or I don't feel motivated. And it's just going to be, you don't want to live a life like that, bro, because what is that type of life, bro? You want to live a life with purpose, with meaning, right? And that's what I teach people, how to live a life with purpose and meaning, and how to achieve the best version of themselves daily, how to properly have a structure and plan each and every day to becoming the 1%, right? We want to become the 1%. We want to do what's hard, but how can we do what's hard? How can we actually do what's hard? People talk about discipline, bro, like, you know, freaking waking up every day, bro, and reading and doing the things we need to be doing, and they never do it, right? I post that on my story every day. I wake up at 5 a.m. I post my Bible studies. I post my meals, my meal prep. I post, you know, what I'm doing for the day. I'm showing you guys these things, right? It's possible in a busy day to day. I still make the time for myself, and that's what people kind of want. They want to make the time for themselves, but they never get to it, right? They never get to it. So that's what I teach also, bro. I don't just teach you know, getting in shape. I also teach the mindset, because if you can master the mind, we can master anything. And that's what we need to focus on more, because I feel like mastering the mind, bro, can unlock so much things. I was reading Mind Body Mastery by Robert Greene. Great book. If you guys don't have the collection, you can find it on TikTok on sale. But what he was talking about was Mozart. We all know Mozart. I was reading today, Mozart is the most famous person of his time with musical instruments and stuff like that. But he talked about how Mozart as a kid was so creative, he was so imaginative, and he used to just learn and soak up all the information around him. And he found his purpose in music, but his parents identified that and wanted to use him for money to help out the family. And as he grew up, he was conformed into a box where he couldn't really focus on the things that he wanted to focus on and exploring different types of music. He was focused in a box, and all he had to do was certain type of music to feed his family or provide for his family at the time. And once he started to not listen to his family and started not to listen to his dad, is when he started to tap into untapped potential, bro. He started to lock in on things that he never knew he could lock in on. Now he's renowned for what he did, right? So imagine we get so caught up in going to a 4-year college and getting a job and living that type of life, there's no problem with that type of life. But imagine if you can just think back to when you were a kid and find your purpose and really find what you really enjoy doing without any naysayers or anybody judging you or anything like that. Just genuinely find what you find passion doing and doing that, because that's what brings creativity. That's what brings just a light bulb and be like, bro, if I can just lock in on this, imagine what the 10, 15 years will look like, right? Imagine going against the norms. It's scary at first, but when you do it, you know, God will guide you, bro, into the person that you're trying to become. So really mastering the mind, I feel like, is a very important thing, which is hand in hand in getting into the best shape of your life, bro, or going to the gym. Because a lot of the times people go to the gym once, twice a week, and you wonder why you don't have the physique that you want. You wonder why you're not lifting weights that you see other people lift online, right? I used to want to lift 315, and before I created a plan for myself, I wasn't eating nowhere near the right macros that I needed to hit 315 on bench. I wasn't tracking anything. I was eating whatever, and I wondered why I wasn't making any progress. And once I started to implement the process and the systems that were taught to me, I started to see my weight go up. I started to see the definitions in my muscles. I started to see the weights in the gym go up from what I was usually hitting. And eventually I hit 315 on bench. That was a goal of mine. I have to hit 315. I was dedicated, bro. Like, that was it. I was making sure I was freaking drinking the water that I needed to drink for my creatine and stuff like that. I was making sure I'm hitting the right things. And eventually all of those things added up slowly over time, and I started to see the progress, and I hit 315 on bench. But that just builds discipline, bro. I have to have discipline in order to do such things, because I was dedicated. I've mastered my mind, and like, no, this is what's going to happen, and there's no other excuse. This is what I'm going to achieve, and I'm going to achieve it regardless of anything. So I feel like that's the most important thing, just building daily habits in order to form structure, bro. Discipline is built on your daily habits. I preach that a lot in my mentorship, bro. And I genuinely believe that. So now this is what I teach people, bro. Understanding what's your schedule like. How can we incorporate the meals in your plan? How can we incorporate the things that we need to get done? And so when we go to the gym, we're hitting the right numbers, right? How can we put the macros or eating the right nutrients and understanding the certain things that we need to eat, so when we go to the gym, we're hitting the numbers that we need to be in the gym. That's the most important thing. We can't go to the gym and we're not up to par. Oh, I didn't eat. Now you're sluggish in the gym. You're more you're more in position to get hurt. That's not okay, right? And that's the worst, because it's like it just defeats you. But how can we set it up so it's like you're not defeated at all? You know what you need to eat. You know what time you need to eat at. You know what your schedule's like, and you're on point. Once you're on point, listen, everything flows correctly. Everything, you understand what it takes, right? So understanding that, bro, that's the main thing, because we get caught up in social media sometimes, bro. We get caught up in just living, bro. Like, just going day by day and just, oh, it's whatever. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it another day. No, bro, do it right now. Have a plan. Plan out your next couple of days. Plan out your week, a week ahead, so you know what you need to do. You know you can control each and everything, right? So take back your time is kind of like the topic of this video, about, you know, what I'm feeling and what just builds men, you know, and building the 1% in men, because I'm tired of seeing people just live day by day with no purpose, man. I really want men to find their purpose. I really want men to achieve what they want to achieve in this life and live a great life and inspire others to do the same. So if you like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and tune in for more videos like this.